have you ever learned anything or came up with an idea in a dream? Like, for example, art, music, recipes, etc.?
Mm, not really. Well, actually, that first lucid dream I mentioned, when I was 7, I ended up writing a story about it. Or was I 10? Oh, now I'm questioning myself. No, wait. I was in 3rd grade, and the dream had a lot of my friends in it. I ended up writing 20 pages about it, and then I had a couple more lucid dreams, and I wrote about those too. Only I'd add things to them, like uh, a marble that would help you fly, and I woke up with it. Only not really. It was just in the story, of course. Yeah.
I should try that for English class. Seems like a good idea. Hmm, easy grade. Um, okay, we also have Carmine Eternity here in the chat, and he wants to ask a few questions.
Sweet.
Okay, if you, okay, before we ask this, do you attempt wild at, at all?
I did in the beginning, as I think a lot of DreamViews members do, but I just found it too frustrating. I decided dialed would be better, and I found that dialed is better because you can stop dialed for a while and pick it up pretty easy. You still have all that potential for dialing in your mind. You just gotta like renew it. It's easier to learn after you take a break from it.
Yeah, I know what you mean, because it doesn't really take all too many skills to do that. I mean, it's just reality checks and awareness, basically.
Yeah.
Wild has all those different things, like wake back to bed, and REM cycles, and
See,
losing sleep, and
well,
moving, and everything like that.
I think people focus too much on the physiology of wilds. They focus way too much on sleep paralysis and focusing on their breathing and whether or not they can swallow. The times I have succeeded a while, I don't follow any of the rules. I don't stay completely still. I don't, watch my breathing carefully or not swallow or not move my eyes. I just get where I'm comfortable and then, you know, it's way easier.
Yeah, I've only wilded a few times, which I think they were V wilds, because I was laying there and then I would imagine my dream scene. One of them actually was using an anchor, and it was supposed to be like a cell phone or something, but it ended up being like a model of the Death Star
Ah,
somehow.
nice.
And that actually did turn into a lucid dream after some monkeys attacked my friends. I don't know where that came from, but in my experience of a few, is that for everyone out there, if you ever think that sleep paralysis is needed for a wild, it is not at all. You do not need sleep paralysis to have a wild.
I remember in one of my fields, which is basically a wild, I mean, you go from that waking state to the dreaming state. I heard a piece of paper rustling, and suddenly I was in the dream. There wasn't any sleep paralysis. I was just suddenly there. So yeah, I agree with you. You don't need sleep paralysis to wild. You also don't need to stay still. I read Exploring the World of Lucid Dreaming, especially the chapter on wild. Nowhere does it say you have to stay still. He wanted to stay still so that he didn't have to mess up the equipment, the REM detecting equipment. That's the only reason he recommended staying still.
Yeah, I've found that there is no need for sleep paralysis. You can move your eyes, you can swallow. Like I was doing all that, and I still succeeded with a couple wilds.
Yep.
All you need to do is lay there, focus on the dream scene, and then that's it. Eventually you'll get in. You just have to keep reminding yourself that you're dreaming and imagining where you want to go, and you'll get there eventually.
Yep.
The worst thing that can happen is that you fall asleep or don't fall asleep. It's usually pretty successful, actually. Um, Okay, so some people have different views on what a dream guide is, like in lucid or in dreaming, in regards to that. But what do you think a dream guide actually is?
A dream guide is just like any other dream character, except, well, you can define it any way you want. Some people think it's a spiritual guide. I doubt it. It's just a dream character that follows you around and is friendly towards you and shares in your adventures.
So basically a dream companion.
Yep.
Yeah, I still have a bet with Moose, I think, on whether she's gonna be able to get a bear with antlers and then ride that.
That's cool.
Yeah, I want to try that next time. I've never really had too many animals, except for a few random ones of like getting attacked, or that one with the monkeys.
Oops, that's my phone. Um,
Um,
what was I gonna say? At the risk of sounding extremely furry, I wish that I had more non-human characters in my dreams. Like, I want to find a society of red pandas with leaves for tails and such. I want to find stuff like that. Like, I don't want boring, all human cities and stuff.
yeah, that'd be pretty cool to find large cities. I really like large cities like New York or
Yeah.
Portland or something like that.
Flying
Just 'cause
around the silent. I better take this call. I'll call you back.
Okay.
Intermission! Hello? Again?
Okay, we're back, and we're actually at the end of the interview. Thank you, Abra, for letting me interview.
No problem.
So we will see you viewers next time. Abra, do you have anything to end with or say?
Don't fall for placebos. Keep a dream. Live DV!